Good morning, guys. Well, this week it's been a little bit slow. I'm waiting on some brackets so I can install the solar panels. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to install the access door to the back, so it allows me to get to the tail lights if anything goes wrong with them. Otherwise, with the shower wall where it'll be, I won't be able to get to them. So I've got to have some sort of access point. So this is what that is. It's a Coast Door 1 from Outback Equipment in Queensland. So this is the door. I've got it opened up. I'm just using the cardboard box that it came in to make a template. So I've put the door down on the cardboard with the door open, and I've traced around the inside of the door with a pencil, and then what I've done is I've got the pencil and done around the outside of the door frame as well, which then, if I come back and open it up, you can see the inside line and the outside line. So now I'm just cutting the outside line because that's what I'm going to need on the bus, and once I've cut it out I'll have my template. So I've cut the template out now and I've fitted it over the door itself, no problems. Spin it around the other way. Okay, fits nicely on it. Now I can go out and align it up on the bus and cut it out. So I've measured down from this top line here down to a line down here so I can put my template on. Now I've actually done 3 lines. You can't, oh, you can see through it. Oh, you can't. There's 3 lines. The first one was too high, the second one was too low, and the third one, which is in between, gives me the clearance down here to sit above this lip on either side. So where it is now I'm quite happy with. I've measured it to keep it as level as I can. So now I'm going to trace around it and then we can start cutting it out. There it is marked out. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to mask around the edges with the tape. Then I'm going to drill a hole through the corners so I can get the jigsaw in, and then I'm going to cut it off with the jigsaw. It's all taped off now around the corners. The tape I'm using is from Bunnings. It's Scotch Blue number 2093. The drill I'm using is a 10mm drill bit. That's the biggest one I've got. I'm trying to make it subtle, allow me to get the end of the jigsaw blade in. So it's not quite big enough, so I might just have to widen the hole when I do it. If you don't already know, always put some tape across the joints where you've cut. That way when you're cutting further down it doesn't wobble as much. It just makes it a bit easier to control and cut. So that's what I've done. I've just left the part that I haven't done open, and that should keep me nice and steady while I do it. Alright, so I've cut it all out now, and if I push it from behind, oops, there we go. Fingers crossed now that everything fits. So I'm just going to put that up and see. And it doesn't, so I've cut a little bit tight, so I'm going to have to trim it up around the edges to make it fit. Not too much, just a bit up the top here and a little bit down the sides, and it should be fine. There it is, all cut out and fitting nice and secure. Around the back I'm going to put in some timber like I've done around the inlets for the water, and that way I'll have something to screw into when I screw through the metal. It'll keep it nice and tight on the outside. Now I've just got to put some silicone down behind here, and I'll be able to screw through the little holes in here. This now gives me access in here to get to the lights on this side, because once the shower goes in, there's going to be a wall right here, so I'm not going to be able to reach it with my hand. Hence, that's why the access door is here. Just going to clean up the edges all the way along where the tape is. I'm going to pull the tape off, then I'm going to hit it with the acetone and clean it all up. And then I'm going to hit it with the primer. Make sure all these little edges are nice and painted over so they don't rust. Don't forget to clean up all the little metal shavings that are been left around. I've swept it, then I've vacuumed it to make sure I've got everything off, because otherwise it'll rust. So make sure you do that. Two coats have now been put on the cut bit of panelling, and pretty much dry now, so I can install the door. On the door itself, I've pre-drilled the holes for where the screws are going to go. I've also cut some pieces of timber or wood which will go basically beside it here, so I can screw into like these ones here. I'll put some liquid nails on it so when it sets it'll be nice and firm, no squeaking. Alright, I'm using Sikaflex 227 for this job, and I'm going to put a bead all the way around the edge here, and then I can push it in. Okay, so it's now pushed in nice and tight with the Sikaflex behind it. As you can see, it's coming through. Now I'm going to get these pieces of timber, I'm going to put liquid nails on them and connect them like they are up there. Alrighty, we have finished. It is in. Timber's around, screws are through. That's my excess now, so I can get into the lights when I need to. And if I need to get into any of these, it'll be easier through here. So that's the coastal door number 1 in and installed. Now the other question I've got for you guys, which you might be able to answer for me, this is my Sikaflex that I haven't used. It's gone all hard. So leave in the comments below what you do. I'm thinking about taking the nozzle off and putting some tape over the end of it to see if that'll stop it hardening up. But any suggestions for looking after your Sikaflex if you don't use the whole tin would be great. Hey guys, well that's us finished for the Coast Door 1 installation. As you can see, it's all done. If you have any questions or any comments on the installation, please don't forget to leave them below. Also, I'm looking at doing a question and answer live video, so if you'd like that, just mention down below that you'd like to see that. Also, just put down a day that might suit you. Just remember we're in Queensland, Australia, which is +10 Greenwich Mean Time, so you might just need to work that out wherever you are. But if you'd like for me to do that, just comment below. Otherwise guys, once again, thanks for watching our video. If you like it, please hit the like button and also hit the subscribe button and notification button. Next video hopefully will be the installation of the solar panels, but not sure at the moment, still waiting for the brackets to arrive. So if the brackets don't arrive, I'm going to start by taking this window out completely. I'm going to use some cold pressed steel and put it into there and cover it up and spray paint it, so there'll be no window there. I'm also going to do the same here. There'll be no window here or here. I'm going to take all these out, and also on the sides I'm going to take this window out on this side and the same on the other side, as that won't be seen because this one will be blocked by the shower. These back three will be sort of like a garage, so you won't be able to see through the back windows, and the same on the other side. And then the only other window that I'm going to be taking out will be this one here, which is where the fridge will sit. So there'll be a panel up here and it's going to have a vent through to the outside to vent out the fridge. So that's how we're going with the bus. We're going there slowly, it's getting there. Once the solar panels are installed, then the auto electrician is going to come out and install all our solar paneling equipment, so that's pretty exciting. Alright guys, for now I'll say goodbye and I'll talk to you next week. Hope your build's going well. I'd love to see some pictures if you are building. Otherwise, take care and have a great week.